and welcome. It's Karen Stabley again, and today I want to teach you how to make these wonderful little fairies. I hope you can see them. One of my fabulous little clients taught me about these fairies, and I wanted to share them with you. And how I'm using them in session is quite interesting as well. But they're really easy to make, and I want to share that. So I call them my dollar store fairies because everything that I'm using, the products here, I got at the dollar store. But what's really fun and magical about these fairies are that you can actually give them special powers, and that's how we're using these fairies therapeutically. We're giving them special powers so that they can help in a more magical realm when somebody is worried or having trouble, and they're just really fun and easy to make. So all you need from the dollar store are the fake flowers. They're really, they have a ton of varieties that you can get, and I just got a whole lot of different sizes. So what you want to do, we're going to start with the skirt, and you want to have these things kind of ready to go. So what you do is take apart the flowers. First of all, I pulled them all off their stems. So you get 5 or 6 blooms when you buy the stem for $1. So you really do get a ton of these petals. So what you're going to do is pull the petals apart and get a couple different layers and a couple different colors. And I have them ready to go. Try to find a variety in terms of sizes and colors, and then just pull them apart so that all that is left is the circle. You don't have any of the greenery. So you might want to pull apart maybe 2 or 3 flowers and get maybe 2 or 3 layers for the skirt. This is floral wire, again from the dollar store. Sometimes it comes like this and it's really flexible, or sometimes it comes like this for $1 as well. And all you do, so simple, is cut a piece, pretty long. I haven't measured it. I'm kind of just winging it with these fairies. I don't know, 5 or 6 inches long. And you're going to fold that in half. And you can see this wire is really easy to work with. It's really fun. So you have this kind of upside down U shape, and you're going to cut a smaller piece that will become the arms, okay? And the age child that I'm using this with is 10 years old, so I'm thinking maybe not younger than 8. And what you can talk about as you're making these together is, what kind of issues that you would like, that the child would like the fairy to help out with. If that child is scared or nervous about anything. Okay, so here's the little piece. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to put it kind of like this. Hopefully you can see it. And then you're going to bend this down and around. If there's a difficult part, and there really isn't, it's so simple, this would be it. Okay, so now can you see you have a little head, you have the arms. And you want to secure that, and this is just a little jewelry tool. They might even have these kind of tools at the dollar store, but this is just a little pair of pliers. And you want to just kind of squeeze that together so that the arms are kind of secured there. And then you have this little head shape. And you want to try to get them even. And if they're not, if the arms aren't even, not a big deal. Okay, what I normally do then is kind of just secure this with a little piece of hot glue right there. All right, so now we're going to work on the head. All right, and this is where I keep my beads. Again, at the dollar store, they have these little clear beads in a couple different colors. They're 5 packs for $1. So really, really affordable. And this is kind of like the little fairy, her shirt. So you're going to put that on top here. And for this one, I'm just going to use one. And then on top of that this is a little wooden bead, and that's going to sit right on top, and then that is her head. So I'm going to just affix this with a little glue. Don't need much. And with my clients, I kind of use the glue gun. I help them with the glue gun because this one is, it just gets so hot, so I really help them with it. Okay, so now you have the little wooden bead, which is a head, and then you have kind of the shirt of the little fairy doll. Okay, now, and at this point, normally I ask my clients to give her a little face, you know, and with Sharpie pen, Sharpie paint pens work well, any permanent marker. So you just give her a little face. There you go. And then, easy part, but I think it's really fun. What you're going to do is you're going to use these petals as the skirt, all right? And then you kind of decide, you know, what colors you want and what layer, you know, layer them. And the trick is, you want them, the first one I made, I put the petals on upside down, and so it kind of looks like the skirt is blown up from the bottom. So what you want to do, you want to start with the smallest one. Okay, put that there. And yeah, she needs a little more of the skirt. And put this one next. All right, and just make sure that they kind of are facing down. And then the third one, just put that like this. All right. Now, you can do this 2 ways. You can affix the bottom of the skirt just with a dot of glue, or with the part of the flower that you pulled apart, there's a tiny little piece that really lends itself nicely to affix to the bottom of these skirts. And I have one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just the little green part. Okay, and then you put that under there. I love this little trick. Okay, and then you just, again, affix it with some hot glue. All right. Simple, simple, simple. It's hanging upside down. And this part you just have to watch because it's a little bit tricky in terms of how hot the glue is. So let that sit for a second. All right. Okay, so now basically you have the body made. And so because these metal pieces are kind of sharp at the ends, I like to put little beads, but you don't have to, just to kind of make sure that nobody's getting scratched with the arms. The other thing is hair, and again, this is just cotton friendship bracelet thread. Let's give her some purple hair. And I love this little beehive look that my little client taught me how to make. And let me me show it to you. You can just use a pencil, and all you do is wrap this around like this. And of course you can put any kind of hairdo on, braids or long or whatever, but I just like this little technique here. So wind that around with a pencil, like that, and then pull it off, and it kind of looks like this. And you just kind of glue it to the top of her head. And then she has hair. Now, of course, that is just the basics, and clearly these little fairy dolls can be embellished any way that you want. You can add glitter or sparkles or anything, but essentially that is the little fairy doll. What's really great, because this wire is so bendable, they can sit, they can stand, you can put them anywhere, and if the points are bothering you here at the bottom, you can even, and you don't want to put beads, you can just fold them up with this little pliers, this little jewelry pliers. Same with the arms, and that works really well. But there you have it. These are the little magical dollar store fairy dolls. And with my clients, it works really well to give them magical